When the world is just too much, turn it off and turn on positive, encouraging K-Love.
I'm gonna praise.
World off. K-Love on.
K-Love is sunshine for my soul.
I love K-Love.
Listen now on your radio, online, or on the free K-Love app.
K-Love makes me feel so good.
Positive, encouraging K-Love.
Thank you so much for listening to the History of the Papacy, and I'm your host, Steve. Today's a very special announcement. We are beginning a great new partnership with Scott Rank of the History Unplugged podcast. There's many great things to come, but we're starting off with gaining some iTunes reviews. And if you review the show on iTunes, you'll be entered in to win a prize. And it's a great prize indeed. It's a 3-month subscription to the Great Courses. And the Great Courses is just a wonderful resource. I've used the Great Courses for not only podcast research, but also as just a great personal enrichment tool. I would suggest any of the classes by John MacLeod just to start. But there's great courses on papal history, church history. I'm listening to one on 19th century history. There's almost anything you could ever imagine. You'll be entered to win this 3-month subscription once you enter a review on iTunes. After you've entered that review on iTunes, just go over to historyofthepapacypodcast.com, and there'll be some instructions, but basically you'll enter your information into that website and you'll be entered into the drawing. Your iTunes reviews are a great benefit to me and to yourself in so many different ways. I love to see reviews, and I'm excited to see someone win this 3-month subscription to the Great Courses. Enter your review at iTunes and then go over to historyofthepapacypodcast.com to enter the drawing. And these must be entered by May 28th, 2021. There really isn't that much time to get your reviews in, so go get that review entered in now. And like I said, there's a lot of really exciting things to come. And also, if you keep listening, there's a really fun episode that I did as a continuation of the 12 Prophets series on how the Bible was organized and developed into the chapter and verse system. So enjoy that. I'll look forward to seeing all of your iTunes reviews and somebody getting a 3-month subscription to the Great Courses. And I will talk to you soon with another piece of the mosaic of the history of the popes of Rome and Christian Church.
Now, Malachi has either 3 or 4 chapters, depending on whether you're reading a Catholic, a Hebrew, or a Protestant Bible. The differences are minor. The material is exactly the same. It's just how these things are divided. Now, you took an investigation into this, didn't you, Steve?
Yeah, it seems there really doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason of why those verses got separated out, because it's not a huge chunk, Malachi chapter 4. It's only a couple of lines, 6 lines, maybe 6 verses.
Yeah, 6 verses. The 4th chapter of Malachi, in some versions of the Bible, is just 6 verses. And in other versions of the Bible, those 6 verses are just part of chapter 3.
And it seems like it's an issue of maybe going back. We discussed it a little bit, and we'll have to. I think that the chapter and verses of how the Bible were sliced and diced is something that could be a whole nother episode. But it seems like it went back to sometime around either between the Masoretes of how they sliced and diced their version, their Bible, or going into the Langton, which eventually we go into the Protestants and the Reformation of how they cut up the Bible. But I did not get something very satisfying of why those 4 were pulled out or why they were slapped back on. We don't know, but it's something of definitely some more investigation.
When the world is just too much, turn it off and turn on positive, encouraging K-Love.
I'm gonna praise.
World
I
off.
praise the mighty.
K-Love on.
K-Love is sunshine for my soul.
I love K-Love.
Listen now on your radio, online, or on the free K-Love app.
K-Love makes me feel so good.
Positive, encouraging K-Love.
Hello, I'm David Jeremiah. When we look at America at 250 years, we do so with gratitude, with honesty, and above all, with hope. Because our hope has never rested in human strength alone. Our hope is in the Lord. There is hope for America when we remember God, when we take responsibility for the way we live, and when we walk in truth. There is hope for America because the Bible assures us that God is still sovereign and He still rules over the nations. So let us look to God with faith for our nation's future. Let us thank Him for His blessings in the past. And let us ask Him to guide this nation in the years to come. May He continue to bless America.